Hi, hello, it's KamsApothecary, and it's 5 o'clock here, so I am speaking a little bit quietly, but for the most part you should be able to hear me, especially since I've reorganized everything, if that's how you put it. I fixed a lot of things, and I hope it comes across as better. The music will also be manually put in instead of just playing, because what I did was that I had the music playing at the same time as me recording, but instead I will just play it like manually and put it in as like another audio source. As for the game, I can't help with that, but I'm hoping even if it's quiet, you should still be able to hear it. But yeah, as you can tell, we have Eula here. I have Eula, and I've had her since her first banner? Second banner? I don't remember. But I have Eula here, and I thought maybe I could build Eula. If you're here from the title, and if you're here from the thumbnail, then that's what we're doing. Is building Eula. My family is awake, so I'm being really quiet, as to not disturb them. But yeah, I'm here with Eula, and I really like her design, actually. She's really pretty, and I really like her design. The only thing I don't like is the lopsidedness of the hair. How I think it would have been better if they had just cut this part off and just left her short. But yeah. We don't have much to do with Eula. Eula actually is 90, she's level 90. It's just her sword that I have to do. Her artifacts are already picked out, it's just a matter of leveling them up. But the thing that we're really focusing on today is her talents, because that's what today is I picked out a few characters that I thought, like, I have certain teams now where that I have right down here what days their talent domains open. So this is Eula and Kadohara Kazuha, and today is Friday. So these, I'm not going to be working on both of them, but it's going to be like we're working on the level 90s first because they won't take long. But as we get further and further down the list, because I have a lot of characters that I'd like to build, it's going to take, Tuesday, Friday, or Monday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Saturday to build these characters. So these are not on the specific list. I know on the schedule that I have that I specifically planned for Ningguang, Xiangling, Veressa, and Mizuki, but I just decided against it. I also kind of built Mizuki in my off time, where that... No. I fixed Ayaka. I added hers. Like, I got hers up to level 9, because I think in terms of her talents, her talents are all good, so I just leveled them all up instead of just leaving one level. Like the sword, people usually use the normal attack, like very rarely, so they leave it usually at like level 1 or level 2, sometimes level 5. But Mizuki is one that I plan on doing another day, because all I have to do is just do her elemental burst. But Eula is who we're working on today, mainly because it was the choice between... Sorry, I'm getting comfortable. My chair isn't that comfortable. I'm using a dining chair as like my desk chair, and it's very uncomfortable. I've used it for like the past few years since I've had this computer, and I don't have like an official like desk chair for it, so my back hurts and my legs start to hurt. But as for like her talents, we need to, actually I need to oops, I need to look at what she needs. I don't exactly know. I'm thinking, I don't exactly know which ones I would use the most. I know I'm using her as like a physical DPS. That's all I'm using her for, which is the reason why I have her on this artifact set, which is why she has so much physical damage. But I don't know. I guess I could build her normal attack up more, focus on that, and then focus on the elemental burst second, because that's what I need to level up, and then focus on this one last, or leave it at 5. I haven't seen Eula run in a long time. I do plan on building Fremine. Where is he? Yeah, I do plan on using Fremine. He's actually on the Serpentspine right now. If you can hear my family in the background, I apologize. Hopefully you can't hear them, and if you can hear them, then I will probably lower the volume. Actually, I'm gonna lower. My mic was like a lot up, and I lowered it now. Like on OBS it was like really high, but I just lowered it now. So hopefully you should be able to just hear me or hear like my mouse and my keyboard. But if you can hear other things, then I'll make sure to like at least lower the volume so that you guys can't hear it. But yeah, we're gonna.
Oh yes, I'll teach you all right.
We're gonna be, as you can tell, I already have some condensed resin, and I already had like this. I did all of my battle pass. Like, not all of it, but I was like doing the battle pass for this week. I was doing the battle pass for this week, and I only need about 130 to reach 1000 for the original resin. And I try to get it done within 6 days, but if not, then 7 days is fine. It's just that I figured out, oh, well, if I spend 200 a day, then I can do 200 resin a day and get it done in 6 days. So that's what I've been trying to do. But I don't spend any like of the condensed resin, mainly because I spend that money on something else. So I make sure to at least spend it on, like, when I say I spend the money on something else, I spend the coins that I earn from the teapot on other stuff that I deem more important than the fragile resin.
This realm is
Like, this money, I spend on other things that isn't related to the resin. Like, I still have the transient resin, but I spend it on getting mainly enhancement ores and hero's wit, because that's what I really need right now.
If you ever have it,
Because I'm not a hoarder. I don't hoard things. So I'm not as up on materials as I need to be. And so it can be, that's why it can be like really hard for me to get stuff. Like I'm surprised I have this much enhancement ore, but that's through like buying and saving, and I've on Varessa's weapon, I recently leveled that up because I had enough, and I haven't leveled it up because I've needed more
knights and
enhancement
aristocrats
ores.
share
have it at level 90, but I haven't leveled up. But right now we're about to, yes. We're going to do the talent domain. Now I haven't done a Mondstadt talent domain in a long time. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky because I forget. Hopefully my lazy team will work. If I kept it in, then you heard me say the game was really high, but yeah, I didn't realize it was up that high, so I did fix Xiangling. I did fix Xiangling real quick while I have her, while I'm gonna choose her. She's on the catch. Fixed it so that she has pyro damage and then energy recharge, and then her talents are the same. So I may use her. I don't know what team, but probably will use her. I'm probably gonna make another team, if I'm being honest, so that I can just have you, and you. I just really like using Navia. Navia is one of the biggest damage dealers that I have on the team, especially since I have her weapon. So I like using her. If I can heal her real quick. But the game was up really high, and I'm hoping now it's at least not as high as before. The first round of this will be like completely cut because I feel like it was too high. I think this domain may take a little longer because of the cryo and because I don't really have a good pyro DPS. So it may just end up being like a little slower. I don't like using Bulba, if I'm being honest, because he just only does damage. It's like the Baron Bunny for Amber. I don't like using Bulba because, like, with like a static enemy like this, then I'm fine with it. But with an enemy that is more, like, spread out, then it's kind of harder. I think I'm loud enough that you guys can hear me. The first video that I made was like kind of like semi-perfect because I had it in such a way where that it was just like perfect in terms of like volume and Let's see. As you can tell, I do have Navia's weapon, like her signature weapon. And that's because I'm not free to play, but I don't spend money on it constantly. In fact, I'm saving up for an Anifa rerun. And I try not to spend money, but it, like with all things, like, it's an addiction. Sorry, I can't get the words out. But, like, it's an addiction. And that's what these gacha games do, is that they make you addicted to, like, spending money, getting the pretty things, and all that, and they make it appealing so that you'll spend money on them. And I try not to spend money because it's not something I need. It's not something I need to be spending money on. Like, some people, I don't care if you spend money. It's not my money if you're the one doing it, but I don't like spending my money on it. Like, I don't judge people that do spend money on it. It's just that sometimes people can come across as, like, not seeing the bigger picture of the bigger problem that comes with gacha gambling. Where are you? There we go. Looks like 48 is gonna be my best time. I'm also trying to save up fragile resin because, the moon, because I don't grind very often in this game. Like, when I do grind, it's like an event for me. Like the past few days I have been grinding, but that's because I hadn't played the main story in a while. So I spent my time playing the game, but so that I could get caught up to it, not so that I could, like, grind for artifacts. Oh, wait. Oh, his burst isn't up. No, not his burst. This is probably gonna be a short or shorter video because of the way that I'm going to edit it. Like, it's gonna be similar to last time. It's just that there's a lot of long pauses that I take because of, like, family and everything. But then there's also, like, the noise level of the game and cutting out, like, the pauses that I do. But that's because I'm thinking about what I want to say. Okay. Her burst, his burst, his E, then her. Because the video is about as long as the recording session is about as long as the session to, like, what I did last time, or what my video was, which was about 23 minutes. Consider I'm going to be editing this it's gonna be shorter than 23 minutes. Where is it? Which one did I just do? Tuesday, Friday? What do I need? What do I need for Eula? Okay. Okay. That was not that bad. And I have 15, so I can choose to... That's not what I needed. I remember before they had that, before they had, like, Timaeus be able to let you use the crafting bench, that a lot of people would accidentally click to talk to him, and then they would, like, there's a quest, like, not a quest, but like an achievement that people ended up getting because it was like talking to a singular NPC for like a long time, and then like you get an achievement or whatever, and a lot of people kept on like getting it because of I really want 24, and I need 6 to be able to get 24. Let's see, what's more important? I think because she's a physical DPS, I think her normal attack is more important. I'm not gonna level this up anymore, and I'm gonna wait to level up her elemental burst in my downtime. But yeah, I think except for her weapon, let's see, can I level up her weapon? Looks like I can. I don't think I have enough, but it looks like that I can level it up. Let's see if it'll click. 4. Okay, so I need 4, and then I need 18, and I can craft that. So yeah, I think I'll just do the rest of this in my downtime, level up the rest of her artifacts in my downtime, but the main bulk of Eula is technically built. Like, she has artifacts that are good for her, I mean, at least in my opinion, for how I'm going to use her. She has a good sword. She has, like, her crit rate is not good, but her crit damage is good. I'd rather have her have a lot of crit damage than crit rate. So if she gets up to at least 2,000 in terms of attack, then I think she should be fine. I've reached a lot of damage with her with this burst before. I don't know what, but I have reached a lot of like damage with it, and I think this will help. Yeah. How much money do I have? Dang, I used up a lot of money. I had like 1 million something. I had like around 2 million. Then I used up like the bulk of it for Eula today. That's what I was doing over the break, that like from the last video and this one, because I recorded it on the 9th of December and now it's the 19th. So I've been like working really hard to like get a lot of Mora, save up a lot of resources, and basically build characters that I might not use for videos. Because like at the end of the day, these characters that I'm going to be using, I'm using them for Imaginarium Theater. Like, regardless if, like, who's a character that I'm not building? Like, Sucrose. Like, I'm not going to build Sucrose. And she's, like, for, like, the Imaginarium Theater, I'm not going to build her. But for the rest of these characters, I am going to build them because they're useful to me and I like using them. I'm not going to build a character just because for Imaginarium Theater, because it feels like a waste of resources. So I'm going to build the characters that I actually like and use them for the Imaginarium Theater. So I think that is it for today, and I hope to see you all next time.